to here, and today I have for you guys a nuclear tips video. So I'm going to be showing you guys a double nuclear in the background here. I'm talking about what the best setup to use for getting nuclears. And thank you guys so much for that subscribers again. And let's get into this video. So the gun I recommend to use is the K44. The K44 has like low recoil, high damage, and it's just the gun feels really good, and it's a really good gun. And it's level 1 gun as well, so there's no requirement for any levels. And the second thing I recommend putting on it is quick draw, fast mags, and suppressor. And the reason I'm saying these things is because if you have quick draw, you don't have to have the risk of running into an enemy and not bringing out your gun quick enough. And if you have fast mags, if you run into an enemy and you're reloading, it'll be easier. It'll happen less often. And suppressor, enemies will be very confused. They won't know what's happening. They'll be kind of in shock, I guess you could say, because they're not sure what's going on. And also for perks, I recommend running Afterburner, Fast Hand, Suppressor, and Afterburner, Fast Hand, Scavenger, and Blast Suppressor. I don't know why I said Suppressor there. And also, in this video, you'll see me not using Blast Suppressor and using 2 nuclears. But I was actually running C4s instead of the blast suppressors because I was spawn jumping with Imprecise, and me and him were having a good time running spawns together, and that's why you see here I was running the C4 instead of blast suppressor. But for just in general, I would recommend running blast suppressor instead of C4 because C4 is not that great if you're playing solo at least and not spawn jumping. And for specialist, I recommend you use kinetic armor or a specialist weapon that you're comfortable with. So like Tempest, Scythe, and Purifier. Those 3 are like the main 3 weapons that are really good, and they're easy to use for everybody, except for Tempest mainly, maybe. But that's the specialist I recommend you use. And for score streaks, you definitely want to have the hater score streak on. It's only 1200 score. I know it's kind of a lot, but once you get it, you kind of want to dominate and try to rush as much as possible. But be smart when your haters up. Some people will see the hater up and they'll see like 6 enemies in front of him, or they'll just go heads on, which you do not want to do at all. Just take it slow. Take it like 1-on-2 or like 1-on-3. Do not go anywhere near 1-on-4 or more, because if you're going for nuclear and you don't have one, I don't recommend you like being risky at all. And I also recommend that you don't run like Raps, Raid, or like Mothership or anything like that, and especially don't run score streaks that you have to control. Like don't run for example, a Talon if you're gonna control it, because your main goal is to get a nuclear, not to get a lot of kills. If your goal is to get a lot of kills, then yes, I'd recommend running Talon. You can control it easily. And same with Mothership. Do not run the Mothership because it's low amount of kills. You're in the Mothership, and it's kind of a waste of time in my opinion. Unless you're going for high kills. And Wraith and Raps, I don't recommend you running them, just because people will leave if they see Raps. They'll see Raps and just get mad and just leave. Maybe Wraith would be okay, like UAV, Wraith and Hater. That would be okay, a good setup. But my personal best setup is UAV, counter UAV, and Hater. Like for example, my friend Frizzeyes, he's level 400. He has almost 100,000 kills. But I'm level 780, and I barely have 100,000 kills. And there's still a level gap. That's because Frizzeyes runs Raps and Wraith, and sometimes whenever he's doing like flash comes and stuff, whenever he's recording videos, and trying to go for like high kill gameplays, and that's why he's running those. But for me, I'm never really going for those type of gameplays, so I always have UV counter UV and hater, and that's how I level up so fast. And that's also another tip: if you want to level fast, run UV counter UV and hater. And if you guys don't know this already, make it so that you have your own custom button layout. Don't just use a default one, because a lot of people use default, which is very wrong. You can't jump at all with it. Like for example, I have over 30,000 jump shot medals in Black Ops 3, so I've killed 30,000 people while I was in the air. And I have, I think, as I said, 100,000 kills or a little bit over that, and that's a really good ratio for me at least. That's like a 1-to-3 ratio. So that's something you guys definitely want to go for, like a high ratio for jump shot medals, because jump shots, the more you have them, the better, because it makes it harder for the enemy team to kill you. And that sums it up for like how to help you guys get nuclears easier and quicker. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe. And And thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. Now try to aim for 35 likes in this video, because it's a tips video, and let's see how it does. If you guys into this video, peace.
Securing Bravo.